recently there was the whole Kobe and Shaq thing that got reignited. Kobe did an interview on Valuetainment where he said that he would have won 12 championships if Shaq wasn't so lazy. Shaq, who I'm actually cool with, we did a mixtape project back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, me and Shaq did a mixtape, and he did a freestyle where he dissed Kobe.
Right, I remember it.
That was my mixtape.
Okay.
That's how me and him kind of became cool initially. So he responded, I think on like Yahoo Sports or something like no Yahoo Finance. He was talking about some new venture he's doing, and they brought that up, of course. And he said, well, I don't consider myself lazy. You know, he said, is he talking to me or talking to my statues in front of the Staples Center?
That was his only response.
It was something like that.
Right.
You know, he wasn't trying to dwell on it. And, you know, Shaq is extremely successful, extremely hardworking, on and off the court. Why do you think to this day, and they have championship rings together, like why do you think to this day they're still going at it like this? It's 2019, they're both retired. Like,
so this is why. Shaquille, the year after he leaves the Lakers, goes to Miami, and when he comes out on that stage at MTV down in Miami, and the flames are going up, and he is shredded. I think that was the best shape he was in from when he came into the league, and I think him going into that warm weather, him letting all the weight off of his body. See, weight is put on from epigenetics. It's literally what you're holding on to, right? It's most of the time it's psychological. Not all the time, but a lot of it comes from different traumas. That's technical. That is medical. So, as far as medical of the mind you can go to. So I saw Shaq in that shape, and I think Pat Riley also had a different train. Like they put everybody on bikes. You're down in that wonderful weather, and he shed a lot of weight and a lot of things when he went to Miami. A lot was revealed to him. Kobe was a gym rat, an introvert, right? He's more Italian than he is American. He's very quiet, and
he wasn't flashy.
He wasn't
Hollywood.
But then all of a sudden I saw the Lamborghini and the tattoos on the arm, and things started changing.
Later on.
He started becoming more vocal.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever resentment he had from being a 19-year-old or 18-year-old when he first came in may build up. But when you look back, right, hindsight is 20/20. Man, if we were just machines and we were just machines, it would be. But that wasn't the case. Shaq, what they want to consider out of shape, is better than at least all the big men you know.
Yeah.
If what he was out of shape, he wasn't. Like right now, the way guys are training and having people the different diets and the understanding of it. Of course, he was going to swell. That's his humanly makeup. If you participate in eating animal flesh like that. But I think Shaq's response to it by not feeding into it is best. I think the way Shaq handled it, because you can't say what would have happened. No one can stop Shaq out of shape. What do you mean if he was in shape? The reason you didn't win more championship with Shaq is they traded him. That's the reason.
Yeah, well, but Shaq actually blamed Kobe on that trade.
No. Once again, and this is when I got in trouble with Shaq. I said this on the radio on Steve Harvey. I said, we're all slaves on the same plantation. So the plantation owner is not going to listen to a player. You don't have to make him happy. You're paying him, right? So him going up and saying, we need to move. That's not how it works. It's just not. Magic does, and I said this, Magic owns 7% of the team and can't say that to Dr. Buss. So Kobe, who's just an employee, can't say that to Dr. Buss, and Dr. Buss says yes. It had to be some other minds around because Dr. Buss wasn't sitting around as the main thought process when it came to what the team was going to be. He was in charge of the money that he would agree to pay a player. So it had to be the powers inside that wanted it.
Well, I pulled up an article about my mixtape.
Yeah.
And at the time, Shaq was beefing with Mad Skills.
Okay.
Right? They had a little bit of a back and forth.
Which Shaq probably loved.
Loved it because he's a rapper. He's a
Right.
platinum rapper.
Exactly.
2 platinum albums and a gold album. Okay? The only athlete to ever do that.
Period.
With a DT at the end.
Right. He and Dennis Rodman are the two most amazing, two of the amazing humans I've ever been around.
So I'm looking at the lyrics from this song, right? And Shaq said, in his rap, he said, "Even with wings, you never as fly as me. You remind me of Kobe Bryant, trying to be as high as me, but you can't. Even if you get me traded, wherever I'm at, I'm Puffy, you Mace, and you're still hated."
I remember that.
Even if you get me traded. He blamed Kobe for that trade.
This is
out of his own mouth.
Right. This is what I feel. And I look at it this way. Shaq's toe was hurting. Shaq had already given him 3 championships. He was still valuable to trade. He's a big man. And when anything happens to the base of your foot, right? I think they got money and future options for trading Shaq to Pat Riley, right? So it had to be a deal where, because Jerry Buss is gone. Jerry West is gone, right? So who's behind making the trade to Pat Riley? Had to be Mitch Kupchak. That conversation doesn't come. Dr. Buss picks up, get Shaq out of this uniform. Or what do you want me to say, Kobe? That ain't happening. Dr. Buss was not that dude. So it had to be Shaq running down court. And this is when I knew it was crazy, saying he was looking at Dr. Buss, saying, give me my money, when Dr. Buss sits in the booth. If he was doing that, and he said that to Dr. Buss, and Dr. Buss felt disrespected, get him out of here. It had nothing to do with Kobe. I'm just saying because I wasn't there, but I know Dr. Buss. I knew Dr. Buss.
Right.